I gotta say, man, this mall is absolutely massive. It also kind of looks like a car dealership, so I would not even know how I would feel living in an area like this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to City Skylines, jumping in to get some more building, and hopefully the whole world does not burn around us. Last time we were in here, around the end of the episode is when everything started to burn. Actually, I started the game this time and stuff was still on fire. So I'm not sure as to why that happened in the first place, but I'm hoping we can avoid it to some extent. I can't remember exactly where it was. I think they might have put it out. I want to say it was like up northbound here. It was kind of where all these people are dead here. Damn, those are some small ass houses. Hold on. Those are tiny. Jesus. How did they even fit? How did it go? I mean, I guess it's cool, but like, my God, those are micro homes. And they still are able to fit cars in that shit. Okay, so taking a look at the at our cities here, we've done some pretty extensive work. As you can see, this is what we started last time. Absolutely spaghetti of our power lines here, but it looks pretty good. I gotta admit, we did fairly decent. I've turned French somehow in the process. This is gonna be our office area that we were working on. I might as well just kind of get in here and fill out some more offices. While we're at it, might as well kind of get this area bustling. I want to look and see, is it filling up good? It looks like it's filling up very well with highly educated and stuff, which means that the more offices we have, I would assume we're just going to have more highly educated people, or we just have a good schooling system going on right now, even though the Institute hasn't seen a single person go through the goddamn doors, it seems like, and they should not even have it. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this shithole. Oh, so I definitely think we're going to have to delete these. We're just going to have to get rid of these entirely. So now this area can come back and try to get to life. It's just all fucked. So many burned buildings here in this general area, and I'm not sure how it happened in the first place. I really couldn't tell you. They are now sufficient when it comes to the fire department, medical services, and police officers that are in that general area. I gotta say, though, that this is probably one of my favorite places that we've started working on. Just by the look of this, we've got to make sure that we connect some of these roads. That way they have another avenue that kind of runs through on like the south end of the street. So we'll just go ahead and start with that right now. I'm going to probably try to bring this down as far as possible. I see this road system that kind of goes over the railroad track here. I think it would be a good idea to make something that connects these finally, and we can have something that'll get down to the ports in case anyone over here needs to do so. We should also connect this with the little underground road system we have here too. That way people can easily get from, if they're like, down south in this city, they don't have to worry about going all the way up north and then going over another city and another city to get to the main part here. So it'd be beneficial for everyone if we did that. So I say we go ahead and connect that to some extent. I'm not sure how it's going to work. This also looks to be a one-way. So we're going to need to change this from a one-way to a two-way. So we're going to need to do a road upgrade here. And this will make it so traffic can flow in both ways. This is interesting. I am having a confliction going on. The space is already occupied, so we're going to need to redo it, I guess. Let's see if we can relay this. Okay, there we go. All it needed is just a new piece, I guess. One of the barriers was probably going down on the railroad track. Okay, good. So at least we were able to make that happen. So let's get... How should we do this, though? Should we run a road and then connect? Yeah, we should just connect that other road with other smaller roads that they could use. That would probably be a good idea. So let's run... is this going to be an avenue? We might as well just make the avenue on the other side of the railroad track. That way... Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to put that right there. That's going to be a nice long avenue. It even turns into... Oh, shit. I just realized that I had it up in the sky. That's not a good idea. So let's go page down here. It's not that it's not a good idea. It's just not the look that I would necessarily want. We're going to go to a curved road. We're just going to kind of bend these together as best as possible. That looks pretty good. And then this again, we'll go ahead and pop over and we could just go ahead and fuse these two roads. Oh shit, that was supposed to be an avenue, bro. It was supposed to have, I think it was supposed to be this one. Whatever this one is, we were supposed to do this. Son of a bitch. Cannot upgrade this type of road. Why not? Why not? I can upgrade here though. Okay, well, maybe right there, that's fine, because that starts the bridge. But I feel like we would definitely want to upgrade all of this. We want, like, the trees to show that it's an avenue. Oh, we can upgrade that. That's a raised passage. Of course we can, huh? Okay, fuck it. So, we're just going to go ahead and keep going this way. Let's drop it back down to floor level. That way, everything looks good. I think we're going to have to drop one more. And we can just connect it right there. That creates a big circle pretty much on this lower end, which gives us access to go and put stuff on the... Then we still have the issues of these open roads, but that's fine. It's not a big deal right this second. But this allows us to have property now on this the south side of the railroad track versus just the north side and having just all of this filled with trees. So it'll be beneficial. You can see we have a road system right here that are like super close to each other, but that's fine. We'll probably need to make the conjoining road. We're probably going to need to use like one down here, and that would be the best because it kind of gets it out of the way of the congestion of the ports over there. I have a feeling the ports are going to get pretty crazy. So we have a... Okay, so now we have a road. Everything connects on the south end, which is cool. Now we've got to figure out a way to connect these. I want to connect these 3 points, I think. That's what I want to do. And if we can... I think these 3 points would be better. So let's go ahead and see what we could do here. We could put a nice curved road. I'm just going to do like a basic little thing. Wow, that's actually not bad. And we're going to have to worry about the connection point here as well, too. But as of right this second, we're looking good. Let's focus on connecting the port area to this other road. We have traffic already flowing on this main avenue here, which is kind of nice. So let's get a small road. I don't want it to necessarily be... What is this? A one lane, a one way? Okay, I guess what we could do is at least branch a road off here. Let's see what I could do. I don't know what this game's going to allow me to do, but I'm down to try it. So if it's a one-way and we've got to run it up, this isn't even a freeway, so we can just do something like this. The only problem is I just don't really want it next to these ports, and then this is like too short of an intersection. Not many people are going to be able to get through. So what does one do here? I guess I could move... If I move the avenue, it's going to look bad. So maybe I want to move... We'll see if I could just move this street out a little bit farther, which will give us a little bit more. I'm just fucking all these people's paths up right now. I am so sorry. They're staying with it, though. I mean, technically the street's still there, so they just got to refine their drive zone just a wee bit. Other than that, that looks much better. It just kind of gives a gap. So what we could do now is put a... Say we'll do the same split road. Well, we don't really want it to. Let's just do something like this. It's right out of the port, so let's see if that makes it bad or the traffic or what kind of happens. Because that's like the one connecting point that these guys have to get to the neighborhood, to the ports. I don't know why they would want to be going there, but that's now the part that they have. I would like one down here. I guess I could do one down here. Yeah, no, that's possible. Let's go ahead and see what I have. I have this type of road. So what I can do is I can make a road go out, okay? And then we can bring one back in on itself, kind of like over here. I'm going to do the straight. That way it just kind of keeps it all symmetrical. This bottom part of the map here is very fucking square. Everything's squared off. There's some curves and like whatever the mess this is over here that I did. Hopefully we could do something good with it. At least I connected some of the freeways and other parts of the area over here for whatever reason that I needed to do that. So, okay, so that's looking good. Everything's working. I don't know if anyone's going to be using it just yet because the traffic paths have to kind of like find their way. They got to realize that this is even a road that they can use in the first place. So other than that, it's looking good. I'm happy with the small adjustments that we did. Leaves us with a lot of room over here that we can do stuff with as well. So we got some cool stuff in our attractions here, or landmarks. I'm not sure exact. I think it's attractions, right? No, unique buildings. I'm sorry. There's something called a hypermarket. If a supermarket is not enough for you, this is your choice. Hypermarket has everything from grocery stores to home appliances under one roof, and that's not all. There is free parking 24/7 and special discounts every day. Well, that's a goddamn deal if I've ever heard it. So let's put this in the area here that we're developing. Then we might as well give them some good stuff. We failed to do so in other areas, so we might as well make it come to life. Unfortunately, you can only place one of these, so we've got to make sure that we put this in a decent area or it's going to come back to bite us. Let's go ahead and get some power lines attached to this so we can kind of just get some life going into that. Make sure it has water. We're going to just need to connect this just to be safe here. And we're looking good on that. So I'm going to go back to unique buildings and see what other stuff. I don't want to use all of them in this new area because then, again, we run out of, you know, all the cool buildings that we've just been unlocking as it goes. Oh, cinema's kind of cool. Hopefully, it doesn't say how many we can have, which is unfortunate. Let's just put it down and see what happens. See, it says, oh, wait, no, we can put another one of these. Oh, because it's probably under construction. That makes sense. Okay, so we can probably have as many as we want. So we should have like a little area here. That would kind of be fun. Let's delete that really quick. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Don't everyone. It was barely even announced to the public before everyone got upset. How the fuck can people be getting upset? What the hell? Okay, so let's visualize this and how we can do it. So we have, oh, Lord. We have a hypermarket here. What can we do to kind of make around this to kind of put other stuff around it as well? We don't need as big of a road as this, but we can kind of put something on the outside just that follows that edge. I want to kind of go as far out as possible so it has a little bit of greenery right there. We'll just connect it. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So we're going to use this as kind of like a little center to do, you know, activities and fun stuff that we don't usually focus on at all in any way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and put this down. We have, let's do the cinema off on the corner here. Right on the corner. What is this? This is a chirp. I'm surprised I don't have a launch site on this one. And that's all we can do for that. Well, there we go. That's our entertainment center for the night, ladies and gentlemen. What we got a music club. We just kind of have everything in this general. Oh, God. I mean, they're going to like this. I feel like we should be dispersing this, though, instead of a general. Maybe we should do it along. I feel like, oh, yeah, see, it's noise pollution. That's the only problem. Motherfuckers are not going to like it with the noise pollution. Okay, festival area, kind of cool. It does have a noise pollution thing that we've got to be concerned about. I don't think these are buildings that we should necessarily not put anything around, so we're just going to put it over in this area. People should be able to get to it. We're going to have to make sure that there's some good access to this side of the island, though, because we're putting some cool shit down, and we want to make sure people get to it. So let's see what else we got here. We've got a ton of stuff. I would assume that we can add more. Oh, boy. I'm putting it all in one area. This isn't good. What is this? A grand fucking mall? Okay, it does have a little bit of noise pollution that we should be concerned about here. But I might be able to... So you see that orange little circle? That's our noise pollution that we got to be worried about. If I put it in this spot, we're looking good. The reason why is because it's going to stop it right on the street, but it's going to hit a ton of that area. So we'll just have to build housing around that. So I'm going to need to kind of get this going beforehand. So let's do our neighborhood here. I think this is going to be... It's the one with the trees is what we've been using for neighborhood. So I need to look at this actually really quick. Let's go. That's not what I wanted. Nope. So how do I do this? Okay, so it's going to be about... It's going to be right on the middle part of that. So let's go here. I would say it's going to be about like right here. So we can build a road like right there and just let's visualize what's going on. So, yeah, we will be good. So, no housing on this left side because that's what's going to be most important, that no one gets affected by the noise pollution. That's all good now. We have the, I don't know, what is a Grand Mall. That's what it is. Fancy as shit. We have the Grand Mall put down. I, again, don't know why we can't add more of these. You'd think that we would be able to add more. Or maybe we have to go to different parts of the area here. From what I can see. Oh, this has the Posh Mall unlocked. So, this does have some... noise pollution here. That's gonna affect them like a motherfucker. Okay, you know what I could do though? I can draw. Ooh, we have some ground pollution over here. So where would be the best place to put this? That would holy motherfucking traffic. That's what we have going on right there. I need to slap a mall down. Where said mall should go, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I wanted an area that's good, but also doesn't cause noise pollution to a ton of people. Maybe over here, but we have ground pollution going on, which might affect the mall in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and see how big this mall is. This is a big-ass mall. I think our best bet is maybe to put it in the high-density area over here. We're going to have to do some deconstruction of homes, so that way we don't have any noise pollution going on, or just let them suffer. I mean, do they have parking, though? It looks like they might have parking. Let's see. I'm just going to plop it down really quick. Oh, that has on-site parking and everything. That's going to be such a shit show, though, right next to that intersection. I feel like we should move it. Okay, I'm going to just move it over. Oh, yeah, it's still in your area. Relax. Holy shit. We're having some dead body issues over here from what I can see, so let's fix that really quick. We're gonna need a crematorium. Let's see, it's gonna be under healthcare. Crematorium. Okay, where would I put this without taking up too much? Because remember, we would have to empty this before anything. I guess we could just put it right next to the fucking posh mall. Who cares, right? All right, that's looking good. So that should start operating. Let's make sure that they have power. They got power. They got water. That's all that matters. I'm not sure if I want this toxic-ass water going to everyone over here, but you know what they say. Okay, dead bodies should be good. Everything should be good over there. We do have some dead bodies piling up. This is some high-density areas we have, so we've got to make sure that we have these crematoriums available. We're just going to have... Oh, actually, it's these ones. So I don't even need to take up much real estate, to be truthfully honest. We just got to take about some houses. That way they can send out some people to get these bodies. We're just going to have crematoriums in like the oddest places ever. But at this point, we can take away some of our population's not even climbing that much. It's only at 34,723. I mean, yes, that's a lot considering the fact that we would only be at like 10,000 probably. But I would expect with mods like these, we would be able to zone a lot more. Then again, I haven't put any houses down. I haven't really done any homes or anything like that. So I guess it would be good if we started to do at least some homes. That way we're not falling behind on our population. So we're going to make ourselves a neighborhood here. And this is going to be adjacent from the new kind of cool area that we put in. We've got to remember, though, that we have a lot of intersections kind of building up on each other. So this seems fine for now. It might actually cause some problems. I already see some traffic building. But at least with this design, we can cut another road in here. Try to do what we can to fill up this area as best as possible. We can do like a... I don't want to do it there. I feel like I would like something to come out from there, but I just don't think it's going to work. So let's go out from this road. I tried to do the best I could here to take up the room so we didn't have any or much room left over. I'm feeling good with this, so we're just going to need to cut some of this because remember... I believe some of these buildings have at least a radius here. So we've got to be... Oh, yeah. See, that's a big fucking radius. God damn it, man. Which means half of that neighborhood won't be able to be used. Unless we were to move the mall back here. Yes, let's move the mall back there. How much noise? Oh, God. Okay, a little bit of those homes will be afflicted. Other than that, we should be good for the most part. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's make sure nope, none at the firehouse. Let's just double check this. Fairly large. We just can't do any building here on this road. So this can now become a neighborhood. So I can just make all of this a neighborhood inside. Oh, shit. Not that, not that, not that. Come on, come on, come on. Son of a bitch. They would start building. Let me change it. I'm going to delete this. There we go. We could do housing on this side. That's totally fine as well. We're going to need to take down some of these power lines as we kind of get stuff going here because I think they're going to all connect with each other. Actually, that'll be perfect. So once we get these houses connected, we could put some... Let's do low density. I want to do low density somewhere. I'm going to do them on the corners. Let's see how the corners look. I don't know if they're going to put in a single business or if they're going to put in multiple. Chances are it's going to be fucking a single business for each one with squares like that. Okay, neighborhood's going up. How am I losing people? How does that make it? How was I losing a -11 and then -7? Like, what the fuck? Are they dying? What are they doing? I think our best bet, too, is once we kind of establish a good idea on how to make interesting, like, neighborhoods and cities and stuff, or, like, subsections, whatever you want to call them, we got to go back and fix what we've done over here and add stuff in. It's harder to go back and add stuff than it is to add it first and then work around it. We've learned that lesson, but we've got to fix this because this is, like, huge parts of neighborhoods that have like nothing to do and they're just suffocating in these like just neighborhood-esque fucking suburbans. So suburbias. So we can fix that up easily by adding stuff like we have here. Like this looks really good. Like on the main avenues, you just have a whole bunch of stuff. And once everything fills up around it, I have a feeling this is going to be one of our best looking areas that we'll have created. And there's a lot more room for us to go. Holy shit. So we definitely have to watch our traffic flow here. It's starting to get backed up on the other side of our little bridge that we have, and that could be because of the multiple intersections. I tried to reduce this as much as possible, so we actually already worked on this. This was probably one of the worst areas for the cemetery here, but We had to do what we could. This neighborhood's looking solid. I can probably start, well, I'd say I could start deleting some of these, but some of these for sure still need power, and this is all kind of connected to a power grid. So I don't want to delete them just yet, but the problem is this is kind of in a crucial building area, so what can I do here? We have noise pollution on these. You know what? I need to start building perimeters. I know it sounds weird, but we got to start building perimeters of some sorts for the noise pollution areas. So let's go ahead and map this out. This is pretty much a huge fucking area. So in between, see that it's kind of over here, right here. We're going to have to use that as a base point for our street. So let's go ahead and build up behind that. We're going to take our road here. We're going to build like right here. And again, we want to make sure that we have nothing built in this area, so we just got to keep opening it up and see. And we should be good with that right there. So let's connect this. I'm going to connect this as an avenue, since this technically could just keep going a little bit farther. Turn into a smaller road. Actually, this should just be an avenue all the way through. Nice and large, that way they can fit and accompany a lot of vehicles and all that stuff. Okay, so this is our perimeter zone where nothing can be built. We can put... I'm pretty sure we can put businesses here, because technically the businesses would have their own noise pollution. So we should be fluttering this area with businesses. So let's look and see our property zones and see what we can work with here. I am going to go for a smaller road with the trees in the center. Actually, for like a business area, maybe not that. Maybe we could do a bicycle lane. That way people can bicycle in this area and stuff like that. Let's do that then. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So we want to fill out some of this area so that way we're not wasting it. Like, a huge thing is not wasting space in this game. But we also got to watch our intersections. So we don't have one that's necessarily... Can I just sneak that in there? I can. Okay, well, that works. I want to kind of avoid the intersections on this road if possible. Obviously, we're going to need stuff that breaks off into neighborhoods and stuff. And that'll work for at least the time being. We have a lot of dead space here. But maybe I can figure out a way to fill it in just for the most part. That's going to be some small businesses. But again, in the end of the day, I guess it's better than a lot of big ones. So let's fill out all this stuff with businesses here. We're just going to make this area nice and healthy with businesses. That way we know this area that we don't zone in. You know what I mean? What is this? This is an... Okay. We might want to move that, though. Get that out of the pollution zone. Move it off more into the neighborhood anyways. Okay, that's looking good. Maybe we can actually just move it right next to this park. There we go. That way they have a park right next to the elementary school. Okay, cool. So that's looking good. Everything's solid here. They're putting up a ton of businesses. I'm going to just go ahead and fill it in as much as we can here. All right, that's going to be it. So this is a nice little shopping area and center and stuff like that. We have a dead road here, which I guess is not really a dead road. Yeah, they just lead to nothing, which could cause traffic, especially with businesses coming out the end. Maybe I could just have it circle back on itself. Like, bring it out a little. That's not going to work. It might. Oh, I just fucked up the... There we go. I guess I could still keep that, though, too. Yeah, all right. So let's see what we fucked up over here. Are we good with the power lines? Do we need that technically? No, because they're all connecting. So we're good. We're good. Actually, we could probably pull back some of this, but our availability is going to suffer if we do that. But we need this space. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it. And we're going to see our availability once we pull this back here. All right, let's take a look. Our availability is in the same area, so it looks like all of these are just helping generate power for themselves, so that's perfect. So when we start building out more south, we can take out these power lines, but we'll need them for now to power some of these. Okay, so that's looking good. I'm really liking this little business area we have. Hopefully, see, this is what I'm saying. We've missed out on good chances to be able to do this stuff, which is unfortunate. I don't like this one dead road we have here. So I might just open it up. Some of these buildings will have to go. Let's see. Did I just get rid of a building that I didn't need to? Yes and no. Okay, we can add some more. Add some more there. We got a nice little plot of fucking land that's not being used there. We've got a lot. What is this? This is a festival area. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I wish that we could fill out some of this but there's not much we could do. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe we could add a road here if we want to put like a business down or another type of property. We got a tax office. That's when you know shit's getting real. Or should we put said tax office? People would have to travel far for that, but I guess we could just slap it there. I'm gonna make this road up here. I want some more houses in this area, and I think the only way to do that is if I kind of make it work how I can. So I kind of drew back one of these streets a little. It's gonna make this a little more congested here because I'm running into an issue where I'm gonna have a lot of dead land in between this, and I don't necessarily want that. But I've got to figure out a way to make it work without adding a million fucking intersections here on this road. I would say so far, though, that this fucking city is... Oh, it's dying. Shit. That means our power grid is getting fucked with. Okay, yeah, availability is pretty sparse on the left. So we do have some stuff here we can use. Let's go ahead and draw under this here. I'm not going to be able to get over it, huh? I'll go in the water. I'll bring the electricity through the water. You think I give a shit? People need it, man. We're going to get it to them. Okay, that's dead electricity right there. So let's see if we can also continue this power line. Here we go. It's going to get messy before it gets better. But that's fine. We're just going to put it right in the fucking center of that. Okay, we're having an issue with lack of power. So we need more of these. I'm just going to wind turbine it up here. Hopefully that should help to... Okay, see how it starts going up? So we'll just use these for right this second. I know that I could use something like this, and it would, you know, suffice for it all. But we can go back after and kind of clean up the city. That's what I'm saying. It would be cool to go back once we get done building everything. Go back, clean it up, and then we have a full functioning multiple cities together, which would be cool. So let's check that power grid. As of right now, it's looking stable. We have some businesses going belly up. They'll fix themselves. Nothing too much we have to worry about there. I want to check traffic because that's always interesting to see where it's fucking up. Just major gridlock coming into the city. There's nothing we can do about that. We have gridlock starting in these two because of this fucking intersection mess that we have. I'm trying to think how we can fix that, but I kind of like how this looks, so maybe it just has to be a shit show. I mean, near a mall in real life, it's all sorts of fucked up. That's a lot of people parking in there, too. I'm going to work on this upper neighborhood here. We've got a lot of this, like, it's like a nice triangle. I really do like it here. Let's see if we can make something cool. I want to see if we can possibly conform to this coastal thing and maybe put some houses on the coastline, which I think would be pretty neat. To do so, I say we go ahead and go into here. We can make a point of entry kind of like here that starts the rotation, and then we'll have a point of entry here which starts a rotation, and then obviously we're going to have this main avenue that kind of runs through as well too. So let's see if we can start going with the flow of this land here to at least some extent. Got to figure out the best way to curve the road. I want to make sure we keep enough on there so that way they can actually build good land, or like good houses on the land. And it doesn't make them too small or anything like that. I guess for this, we could just curve it here. I might need to remake this road. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and use that one. That one looks good. Perfect. So that flows right along that, which looks really good, I gotta admit. And then we can put houses up as well. Let's make sure that this is a straight 180 degree thing there. Okay, so we got a nice little road. People are already taking that, dude. Holy shit. Okay, so from here, let's make sure that we have good housing set up as well, too. So I'm going to take something down here, and we can just kind of move this into there. And I want to take up, like I said, as much of this. We have power lines, but that's fine. If we got to keep those for right this second, I'm not even worried. And we have very minimal area here that we could use, but I don't want a double fucking thing here. We're just gonna run into intersection after intersection. Okay, so I did something like that. We kept the same, well, it's still an intersection because it asked, well, actually that wasn't the point of that. I wanted to deplete this as an intersection. I ended up doing the same goddamn thing I had prior. So let's retry this again. I'm gonna try to get rid of this as an intersection, so that way it's a, that still ends up being a fucking intersection at that point. There's not much I could do. Yeah, it's just gonna kind of funnel off into two ways. So that works for there. So let's see what we have. I kind of had a dead point here, but that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and put some houses in. We're going to start. It doesn't matter where we start, honestly. I want to kind of see this area really come to life. Like, oh, shit, dude. I didn't even think about that. Fuck. I got to get rid of some of this. Because some of this is area that we cannot build in. Fuck. I'm going to delete them before they have anything special happen in the house. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Let's see how big this radius is. Okay, it's not too big, to be honest. So nothing past... Oh, this is going to be such a shit show. I would say nothing past, like, here. Possibly. So we'll put something up there. I think this area was good, so we can build there. Nothing in these general areas. We're going to have to put more shops up and stuff like that. Probably going to be our best bet. Oh, God, that's a sideways. Let's just do the paint bucket, because I don't know what kind of rectangular bullshit it's doing there. So all this area is good to build housing. All this stuff is... This is good. This is good. Yeah, those should be plenty. It's kind of just this area I had to cancel out. So everything's good there. Okay. So they're going to need water immediately. They literally just moved in. Can you guys fucking relax, man? We have a sufficient water supply everywhere, but you guys are acting a little cray-cray. Let's make sure the power's good. That whole area already has power, so I want to get some pipes going through here so we can get this cool housing along the coastline set up, and then we can get the rest of the neighborhood also figured out as well, too. So I want to get housing put here, 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 all the way down this coastline, which would be kind of cool. I know in my other save that I have on my laptop, I had this really cool, like, I'm pretty sure it was this map, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? It had to have been. Oh, yeah, it was over here. So I made, like, a road come, like, under the freeway here, I think. It was under. And then it had, like, a row of houses here, and then they came back. It was kind of cool. We have yet to get to this part where I can make that happen again, but once we do, you best believe we are going to do that. We probably should add more factories and stuff like that over there. I hear fire. Why do I hear fire? See, when your city gets bigger, it's hard to monitor everything, because if you don't go back and look every once in a while, these people have noise pollution going on. All of our fire zones seem to have chilled out a little. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's get businesses. We're going to do low density because, again, it's like right near housing and stuff like that. We don't want super big buildings and stuff. We could put some high density stuff on the outskirts right here. I believe that's where we want our high density businesses anyways, kind of like on the main avenue. I gotta say, man, this mall is absolutely massive. It also kind of looks like a car dealership, so I would not even know how I would feel living in an area like this. But, like, what is this gaping hole? I can almost go through the goddamn it. That sounds bad. All right, so everything's looking good. The noises that you get when you fucking zoom into this shit is, like, robotic alien noises that make no sense. I'm liking this area, though. I think we're good to kind of chill over here for now. We've got our coastal houses set up. They have some of the best backyards ever, and they even know that they're on the coastline there, because some of them, if they do have a fence line, it just stops at the rear. I don't blame them. Some of them do actually have one that goes on the backside, though. That's surprising. They know what's going on. They got that shit handled right here. Offices that they live right next to. That would kind of be a little bit shitty, but I guess at the end of the day, you still have like a nice river, which looks over into another part of the city. I don't know. That would look really fucking sick. That would be a nice backdrop. Minus all the, you know, I'm dying over here stuff. But, you know, it'd be good. Gonna go ahead and slap some more offices in this area as well, too. Honestly, what we could do is we could just continue the coastal homes all the way down this way. I mean, I don't see what's really stopping us in the end of the day. I'm not sure if they're going to like it right next to the offices, but I guess they can give it a shot. And if it turns south, we can always change it. The offices don't really do noise pollution, so I don't think we have to worry about that. It's just not the prettiest sight when you're out in front of your house to see massive office buildings with, I want to say that that's like a fucking cigarette commercial, like advertisement. Like, what the fuck? Oh, goody. We've got dead bodies already starting here. So let's make sure that we have that as well, too. I say crematorium because they're relatively small and I can just fit them wherever. And it looks like that area is now greenlit. We have some issues over here that are going to need a crematorium. I think if we just put it right there, we should have a... Yeah, we're good there. So I'm just going to put one on this side, too. That way they're super secure. And we can put one right in the center there. Do they have a crematorium here? I have some area here that has not been zoned. That's surprising. It's an incomplete neighborhood. What the hell, man? In this industrial area, we have a little overflow of products going on. So I'm going to put a pretty big warehouse over here. That way they can start stocking items up that they don't use. So really quick, we're going to do balanced and we're going to do resources, commercial goods. That way they could just start filling it up. We have these in another area. We have one tucked over here. I believe this is going to be almost full. That's surprising. That took them a good minute to get that way. Motherfucker, dude. Every time I turn my back for 1 second, the fucking world's just lighting on fire. I guess it's a good idea to have fire inside the industrial areas, because if not, that's how shit goes down. I have multiple in here. We had many fires break out in that area. I put some there. We should probably do some here. We'll give the fire guys right on the coastline. That way they can enjoy their view a little bit. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I was also looking up here. We can put like a prison up here. That would be kind of cool. Let's go ahead. We got a prison there and a police helicopter depot. So we can go ahead and put the prison like out here on an isolated road with like a one-way in, one-way out off of maybe this industrial road. We'll do that here in a second. What I need to do is this going to be good enough? 70 out of 400. I feel like I should probably put another one down then just to be safe. Can I get it right next to it? I can. We're just going to do, again, balanced and then commercial goods. I believe this is going to be what we're going to have to use for all this stuff over here too, but at least for now, we can at least get this industrial area good. You can see they immediately brought their product over to the warehouse to store it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the prison road right now. It's going to look a little bit jank, but I got to get it around this like hill, and we're going to tuck it like over here. I don't know why this land looks like it's dying the way it is, but we'll just go ahead and run the prison like right here. And I'm going to make like a nice little square. That way, if there's any other, like a police station, we could put medical center. They just have everything on this little island of theirs, even though it's not even an island technically. But this should be plenty for what they need to do over here. So we'll go ahead and just do something like that. That should be plenty for all the stuff that they need. We'll go ahead and even make a road in the center. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? Let's get the prison really quick. And I want to see how large it is. Okay, so we can put it back in there. I would say like that would probably be the best. That'd be cool if we could put up like, you know, walls and shit like that, but I don't think that's how it works. What is this? Police station. So we're definitely going to need a police station over here as well too. Why is the police station on a different thing than... I say 2 of them just to be safe. Oh, we're going to definitely need water and power. God damn it. It's a good thing we have a shit ton of power lines here. Okay, let's just get them power. How am I going to get them power inside there? I'm going to have to go this way. Okay, well, that'll work for now. Last but not least, we'll be running water. So we could just bring these pipes across here, connect it down here. But that's some long piping. So let's get some more cross section set up. That way it's less flow that it has to go through. That should work perfect. Now we need to get an actual trace out of the goddamn area that we did. Everything's looking good here. We've got the piping. We've got electricity. We're looking solid. We've got 2 police stations on each side. We should get a medical center. I guess we could just do a medical clinic, and we could just put that in front of it. I don't even know why they would need all this, but I guess it's better in the end of the day. We'll get a crematorium for all the people that end up dying, and I think we should be good. I don't think there's anything else that we could... You know what we could do, though? We could put like a medical helicopter depot. We could also do a police helicopter depot. That way they can get the, you know, helicopters in and out, all that stuff. Literally, it's just going to be so many hearse and fucking ambulances rolling out. This is probably not the best idea, but we're going to make it work for what it is, okay? That is our new prison, and that's it. Oh, shit, we've got trash building up over here. Fuck, you know what we're going to need? We're going to need another industrial center. How's that possible, though? Because they should just be able to... Where's the closest one? No, that's far. God damn it, man. That's not what I want to worry about right this second. Maybe I could just get... No, see if I do... Oh, they're good now. Oh, never mind. Okay, they're good. Fuck it, right? Oh, shit. A lot of businesses are going belly up over here in this area that we did. Hopefully, it's not going to be a trend, man. Because we weren't seeing those at all in any way, shape, or form. And now it's just happening. 101 people. I don't know if they're dying or what's going on. But we definitely need to be working on neighborhoods. I feel like we're out of neighborhoods that we can just quickly put down. So I would like to get some more neighborhoods. We've got to wrap this episode up too. So I kind of don't want to rush it, but I also want to make sure that we get some good stuff here. how can we do this? We have power lines, which are kind of fucking shit up. I want to delete these power lines, to be honest. There we go. They're just going to get in the way in the end of the day from crucial building space. That's like perfect. That's like great. Okay. Let's get some more. How are we going to do this area to make it look not idiotic or like different or stupid? I want it to be a full neighborhood, but I also don't want... I'm kind of thinking like an arrow. I don't know why, but like an arrow design, man. Just something like it's different. I haven't tried it before. You'll see it's going to look a little messy before it gets better, but I'll do something like this. But how can I connect all these roads to not have it be silly looking? You know, that's kind of like what I'm thinking here. Should I do something like that? That's not bad. That's not bad. And then I can bring a road in right here. Bring a road in right here. Bring a road in right there. If I do it here, that's an intersection on top of an intersection. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best. I kind of like that, though. That's different. That's different. That's different. Okay, let's fill out this whole area. As much as I could get here. This is going to be cool to see this neighborhood come to life. It's a different design than I've ever done before, and it just came about within a fraction of a second. You got to love those ones. So these people are going to live across from the beautiful view, but I guess at least you'll still have that view to some extent. All right, let's fill all this out. There we go. We could even fill this out too, because technically this is a part of that neighborhood. We're going to keep this open for possible... Oh, let's just watch this fucking come to life really quick, dude. The way that the houses just pop up, it actually looks pretty damn cool. So this is what a completed neighborhood over here kind of looks like. They need water, so I gotta get to it like ASAP. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this neighborhood filled out with water. That way they're not tripping. I would assume the electrical grid's going to be suffering just a wee bit because this is a lot of houses to put down. No, it's actually still good. And this whole area is solid as well, too. I don't think we need to delete any power lines just yet. Clearly, they're all working and doing their job. 35,647 population. Like I said, we're not climbing as much as I would assume we were going to be climbing. But that's okay. I guess it could be a lot worse in the end of the day. But that's going to be where we wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. We've been building, trucking at it at a slower pace, but I honestly like the pace that we're going at because it allows us to have a little more fine-tune over the area. And you can see we're coming to life here. We've got big, big cities all put together. But nonetheless, thank you so much for coming out and watching this episode of City Skylines, and we will see you next video.